representation and resilience. Welcome with us, Chidimma Again. Welcome to the show. Just a hat happened, and then we'll just take it from there.
Okay, so basically in Asia, I competed for Miss South Africa, where I made it through to top 16. And when I made it through to top 16, it became a huge spark where people were like, how is a Chidimma South Africa? You know? So then people were not happy, or should I say South Africans were not happy, and felt like I wasn't a good representative for South Africa, and I was stealing a South African's spot, which I felt that was really unfair because I am also South African. And closer to the finale, unfortunately, certain things had happened before, and a statement came out as well, which is the reason why I had to withdraw from the competition.
So for clarity, how are you a South African?
I was born in South Africa.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, to Nigerian parents?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, so that was just basically what happened, and then I got the opportunity to come and represent Nigeria in Miss Universe.
Take their spotlight?
I was afraid at first because I saw a lot of comments where people were like, no, the girls had done the process, they've been there before me and everything, but I also feel like it wasn't unfair. I feel I also had my own fair share. I had to do the same process, even though it was a little bit different compared to everybody else, which I definitely understand, and I'm not going to be, unrealistic about it. But I feel like I also had my own fair share, and I feel like I really also did my own part of the job to actually put myself there and make sure that I get that spot as well.
So what was it?
I think for me, as I am a fighter, I don't give up on anything, and I know I'm that type of person. If I say this is what I want and this is what I'm going to do, I'm definitely going to do it. So I think it's just that fuel and fight fire that I have with inside of me, sir. I wouldn't say it's a pity. I feel like Nigerians were really upset about what actually happened. I feel like a lot of the times people put Nigerians in a very bad light, and it's not a good thing for us to always say Nigerians are like this, Nigerians are like that, and that's the reason why I feel like there's such a huge conflict between South Africa and Nigeria. So I feel like Nigerians were just really upset about what really happened, and they were just like, this is one of our own, so let's just take it up. And, yeah.
So you were raised in South Africa.
Yes.
You have South African friends. Where the school, primary, secondary school.
Everybody and welcome. This is the Coffee with Jay. I hope you guys are doing great. Now please do kindly consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't done so already. I promise you will not regret it, and also make sure to press your like buttons. Now I feel like Chidimma keeps contradicting herself. Now at first she said that we heard that her mother was Mozambican, not Nigerian. We heard that her mother was born in Nigeria, but she's of Mozambican descent. So now when she says both of her parents are Nigerian, I don't understand what you mean, Chidimma. Also, please do correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but if you're born in South Africa, does it make you South African? Or you are South African if one of your parents is South African and one is foreign? And yes, you might be South African, you're half South African and half something else. But being born in South Africa makes you South African. I mean, I don't understand. Maybe you do get citizenship. I don't know. But I don't really necessarily think that you are South African by that. I did see a comment where someone said, if you were born in China, does it make you Chinese? I don't get it. Honestly, Chidimma, I'm sorry, girl, but honestly, I do think that you need to let this whole thing go, Chidimma. I do understand that you keep being asked about it, but girl, just let it go. And you saying that your parents are still in South Africa, I thought your mother went to Nigeria with you that time when the police were looking for her. Are you trying to alert the police that your mother is still in South Africa? Because they're still looking for her for those fraudulent papers, girl.
And your parents, how did they feel about your journey and your placing and your win? Were they there in Mexico with you?
No, they were not in Mexico, but they were definitely watching from South Africa.